Lesson 77, using the law of cosines. Ooh, this is so exciting for me. Okay, using the law of cosines. Okay, the law of cosines. This can help you find any side measure or angle measure in any triangle. It does not have to be a right triangle. So as long as you have enough information, you can find the side and the angle for any triangle. So here's the law of cosines. So if we want, we can find the side length A by saying A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2 times B times C times cosine of A. Now I'm going to draw a triangle so you know what A, B, and C is and the angle measures, okay? And we can do that for each of the sides. So if we want to find B squared or B, we would do B squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2AC times cosine of angle B. And C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2 times AB cosine of C. So when you have a triangle, let's say this is A, B, C, little a is the side opposite the angle, little b is the side opposite angle B, and little c is the side opposite C. So if I knew these two sides and the angle measure A, I can find the length of this side. And once I knew the length of that side, I could find any other two angles using any of these other formulas. So I want to give you an example. So here is an obtuse angle at angle C. Here's A, here's B. Angle C is 127 degrees. CB is length 126, and AC is 83. So we want to find little c, which is right across from C. And then we want to round to the tenths place. So to the nearest tenths, what is the length of this segment AB? So I can use this formula, but I'm going to have to take the square root because I want C, not C squared. So C will be the square root of. Then I have to take A squared, so 126 squared, plus B squared, which is 83 squared, minus 2 times 126 times 83 times the cosine of 127 degrees. So when I multiply that all out, and I have to remember to square, I have to multiply all of this together before I subtract it. Okay, so you're going to have to find this product first, then square that, subtract your product, and C will be approximately 188.0. If you have a triangle and we don't know angle Q, we're going to call that theta, and we want to find the angle measure. Okay, so remember that we can do the side opposite of it, 19. So it will be 19 squared equals these two sides squared and added, 11 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times each of those sides, 11 times 12 times cosine of theta. Now here's the problem. We need theta, and it's over here tied up in this cosine. So we're going to solve for cosine theta. We have to subtract 11 squared. We're going to subtract 12 squared. And then we have to divide by negative 2 times 11 times 12. Because this is a product times a cosine, I have to divide. that's going to give me cosine of theta. But I want theta, not cosine of theta. So I'm going to take the cos inverse of both sides. So I'll take the cos inverse of all of that. That will give me theta, which is approximately, so in my calculator I do cos inverse of 19, nope, I gotta put it in parentheses, so parentheses, 19 squared minus 11 squared minus 12 squared, and that parentheses, put divided by parentheses, negative 2 times 11 times 12, and that parentheses and the cos inverse parentheses. So I have like a whole bunch of parentheses here. Cos inverse, here's the numerator divided by, and here's the denominator. Oh, I almost pushed clear. So it's approximately 111 degrees, 0.3. So I know the biggest problem that I've seen in the past was to realize that this negative 2 times whatever two sides you have is multiplied by the cosine of theta. So if you are solving for theta, you have to remember to divide this part after you subtract those two. We are going to do a few examples on this. There is one more formula. It's super awesome. It's called Heron's formula. It's for finding the area of any triangle, and all you have to know is the side lengths of the triangle, and you can find the area. Okay, so this is called Heron's formula. So area equals square root of, now I'm going to tell you what S equals. So S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C, where S equals 1/2 of A plus B plus C. So let's see, with, for example, if we have triangle ABC, AC is 5.9, AB is 16.7, and BC is 14.4, and we want to find the area. Before we can find it, we have to find what S is. Okay, so we're going to add all this together and divide by 2. So S equals 1/2. We're going to add all these together. Let's see, so we have, do you have it already? I'm gonna do it anyway, just in case. And then divided by 2. I got 18.5.
Yeah, divided by 2.
Okay. So if S is 18.5, then to find the area, I do this. I do 18.5 times 18.5 minus 5.9, so 12.6 times, and then I do 18.5 minus 16.7, 1.8 times 18.5 minus 14.4, 4.1. So then I multiply all those together, take the square root. So square root of 18.5 times 12.6 times 1.8 times 4.1, and I get 41.48, or 41.5 units squared. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.